Hello everybody, this is the Argent Defender and we are back in Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Last time we completed the last of the dungeons, the last of the challenge tombs. And now we're going to go and push with the story. In the meantime, I played a ton of side content. I finished most of the side quests. I have one left apparently, which I have yet to encounter, which is tied to the what's it called again? To the king's items. So the king's horn and the savior's medallion or pendant. We are now up to the point where we can do that as soon as we complete this little section. We're looking for clues as to the whereabouts of some dude.
And under his wings you may seek refuge. Under his wings.
Under his wings, Lara. Under his wings. Anyway, there's apparently a bunch of stuff here that I can look at, but I'm not gonna push to see it all, because I know that there are certain things that we need to get done in the meantime. First, let's have a quick look at a quick squiz.
25th of December, 1603. It has been 4 days since we turned away from the city. We traveled in silence and in circles, guided by a confusion of grief, relief, and celebration. Lopez and I exited the jungle and landed in a clearing, under the gaze of several faces carved into the side of the mountain. Lopez had an episode, as he later called it. He threw himself in front of the faces and screamed for forgiveness. The heaviest sin on his heart was abandoning Perez to the strange warriors. They had grown close over the journey. Try as I might, I could not console him. So I built a fire and waited, as he decreed his actions and pleaded for forgiveness from the silent stone faces.
Righto. There's an upstairs. That's where all the documents are gonna be. There's also a very large wall that I could push through. Let me look at the size of this. Ooh, hello. There's some stuff over here as well. There's a broken wall here that I can look at. There's probably gonna be nothing there by the looks of it. Oh wait, there's another document.
The others are worried that brothers de la Cruz and Serrano will not return. I have so far maintained they will, that they always have. But in my heart I am beginning to believe we have seen the last of them, and that grief weighs heavily. We will continue their work. Either they will return to find we have not forgotten the teachings, or they will look down on us from above and bless our continued labors.
So they're the ones who went to where we found Isabella, and they died. We found their bodies.
The door closed and a silence settled, so great and so vast I held my breath for fear of breaking it. Lopez turned to me, his eyes wild, a smile screwed across his face. He came toward me, arms outstretched, and for a moment fear flickered across my heart. But he pulled me close, his fingers digging into my shoulders. I found it, he whispered in my ear, and releasing me, he wandered through this room. Walls of pure jade reaching up to the heavens, completely covered in intricate etched mosaics and carved figures. I followed at a distance as he approached an altar, and watched as he lifted a silver box from it.
Okay, we just got our link to the the axle.
This cross.
Hello.
It looks like it's from the 17th century.
The Yaxul, whatever, Yaxil, or whatever the fuck you call them. We were in that room. It's where we found the altar and there was no box because dickhead stole it, pretty much.
26th of December, 1603. Lopez woke me, having already prepared a Spartan breakfast. This is where we were meant to be, he said, a cold determination in his voice, so very different from how he acted just the day before. I finished my meal as he spoke of holy retribution, how he had acted in error, but now God had put his hands on his shoulders and shown him the path to walk. We will spread the true word of God from this small mission, he said, pointing to an adobe building just beyond the stone faces. We will prepare the path for the chosen one to follow, for only he who does will be worthy of this box.
Except it's not going to be he, is it? It's going to be Lara. It's going to be Lara who's worthy of the box. John the Apostle.
John, son of Zebedee, one of Jesus' apostles, also called the beloved disciple. He and his brother James were known for their impetuousness and temper, which prompted Christ to start calling them Boanerges, sons of thunder. John is credited with writing 5 books of the New Testament, the Gospel of John, the 3 epistles of John, and the Book of Revelation. He's the patron saint of love and loyalty, as well as writers, publishers, and scholars. One of his symbols is a serpent in a cup, which is linked to his patronage of victims of poisoning and burns.
Did not know that. Oh, what was that? Oh, it's a feather. Could always use more feathers, though. Is there anything else worth looking for up here? There is.
The sun will be darkened, and the moon will not give its light. Jonah, those 2 Bible quotes. The sun will be darkened, and under his wings you may seek refuge.
What does it mean?
That's it. Look for a heron and an eclipse.
There's one downstairs.
This roughly drawn sketch shows St. John repelling a demon attack. Perhaps they plan to have this as one of the frescoes in the mission.
Come on, Lara. I thought we were over this. Homecoming. We've almost. We might as well just finish off all these documents.
Brother de la Cruz appeared one day, emerging from the jungle, breathing new life into the mission. There were just the 3 of us when he arrived, and Sister Dorothea had been ill for many weeks. He and his associate began to work that first day. By the next week, de la Cruz had recruited a workforce of 3 dozen. They have prepared the bell tower and worked the fields, planting crops. Brother de la Cruz aims to make us self-sufficient. We'd spent so long alone out here, I'd worried we'd lose God's ear. Lo and behold, we not only had his ear, but he sent another to act as his hands as well.
Okay.
Stone faces weep as Jesus creeps along the dolorous path. Too many died. More will still, and more will still, and more will still. His light leads the way.
Pardon me. It's just one more, correct? Oh, it's gold! Gold! It's the story of Trinity? What? Alright, is there anything else? No, I've cleared out the entire building. Okay, we can go see the heron now, which was obviously right there. Go on, Lara, drop down.
This one?
I mean, you know, it's totally not the one I would have expected, but I did come in there, didn't I? I did go in there. Didn't come in there. That would be dirty.
There's a whole mural under here. Lara Cruz, the true cross.
Is that what I think it is?
The silver box. It's unmistakable.
Jesus takes up the cross. These are the stations of the cross. But there's a bunch missing.
Before 1600, there were only 7. This could date back to the time of Lopez.
This is one of his clues.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing he does.
All right. Let's see if we can find a cross lying around here somewhere.
It's right in front of us, dude. Find the cross.
When we
So
find
I
the
assume
box,
we're
I'll get the
supposed...
key back from Dominguez.
We'll find a way.
I know exactly where this, I know exactly where the cross is, so...
Etzli is young to have all that responsibility. Found something?
He is.
Yeah. Jesus takes up the cross. Help me lift this.
That actually worked.
Looks like a long way down. Let's see where this leads.
Let's find out. Oh, I know exactly what we need. Oh, fuck. Jonah.
Thanks.
Station 2. Jesus falls the first time.
There's an inscription here.
Have to use the light beam to follow the stations of the cross.
Habitus.
Walk while you have the light.
That did it.
Oh wow, this room is full of those
I wouldn't
directional...
want to be buried in here. My head tossed behind a cross somewhere.
Walk
There are
while
a
you
lot of
have
crosses
the
in
light,
here.
so that the darkness may not overtake you,
Sounds like a hint.
or a threat.
This looks like the Virgin Mary.
Station 3. Jesus meets his mother.
The mirror looks dusty.
Is there a way to clean it?
I'll give you a boost. Hey, it worked.
Thankfully you did not break the Virgin Mary's hand. So my question is, why does... Is it just that part of her face has fallen off, or did they make her to look like she's wearing a mask? Oh god.
What happened to these people?
Looks like the light activated something.
Lara! Are you alright? You're lucky it was a little rusted.
This must be Station 4.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at these frescoes.
There is a body there that's
Look.
just stuck.
Someone else got close. He wasn't as lucky. There's a woman in this one.
Well, Easiest way.
It looks like he's accepting the cross here.
So that's start. This is the one that's lit. I have a feeling it's this one. Look, wait.
These people look like they were tortured.
I don't think this was just a crypt.
I am trusting the fact that this is the only one that has the crosses that are up. The rest have the crosses facing down. You know, when we were doing that quest, it said the crosses with the circles in the middle are the ones that show you the path, right? I was right. Oh, hello.
Station 5. Jesus falls the second time.
Is there anything?
Lara, is that what I think it is?
The Stations of the Cross again.
But with mummies. Isn't this sacrilegious?
Not necessarily. They could have been paying the ultimate homage.
Or they were just sick?
This must be Station 6.
That would be them putting him.
These ones are posed like monks.
Uh-huh. They're carrying him.
That's after he's died.
They're lifting him.
That'd be.
She's wiping his face, I think.
So Lopez staged the whole crucifixion with mummies. Seems sacrilegious.
I think this was a place of worship for an underground sect.
Literally. I guess this is a sect from the pamphlet.
Jesus, nailed to the cross.
So do we have to do it in order?
Glad I wasn't around when Lopez was.
I think he's taking up the cross. He's carrying the cross.
That inscription. Do not fear those who kill the body, but are unable to kill the soul. Is that meant for us?
Don't let Lopez get in your head. He's caused enough trouble already.
Okay, let's do this.
There has to be a way to turn. Hold on. Is there a way to turn it around completely to face the opposite wall? It's either going to be this one or it's going to be that one there. I think actually it's Stations of the Cross, so I think it's this one. Like I said, my biblical history isn't too great, but if it's not this one, it's the one next to it. I'm about to die, I think. Told ya, I'm dead. It's gonna be brutal. Oh! Ah, view artifact. I didn't even know that there was a view artifact option. So sorry, we'll
Looks
push
like
it
a church.
this way.
These ones are posed.
I'm aware. That one.
So
Oh,
Lopez staged
this one
the whole
doesn't.
Crucifixion with mummies.
This one doesn't have markers on it.
This is a place of worship for an underground sect.
Literally. I guess this is the sect from the pamphlet.
What's different about this one?
This is disgusting. I'm glad I wasn't around.
He's carrying the cross. Think he's taking up the cross. Jesus, nailed to the cross.
That inscription. Do not fear those who kill the body, but are unable to kill the soul. Is that meant for us?
Don't let Lopez get in your head. He's caused enough trouble already.
Okay, let's do this.
Now, the one difference I've noticed is that this one has less candles on it. This is probably going to be the wrong one. Or not. I got it right. There we go. So we failed once. Ooh. It looks like there's a thing in there. There's also a dead body right next to it, so...
What the hell happened here?
Lopez had his disciple wall him in, and then... bang.
No witnesses?
There it is.
The box of Chel. Only the hands of the righteous one may seize destiny from mine.
I guess it's you then.
He led us on this goose chase. He sabotaged every clue.
All to keep this box from Trinity.
And the people of Paititi. He was totally consumed by it.
Oh no. I know I found the silver box of Chel, but I hate underwater parts. Means that there's a potential for there to be fucking piranhas. No, 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 no. Yeah, push. She's not even holding the box anymore. Or did she just slap herself in the face? Oh, that water would taste disgusting, by the way. All those corpses in the water, it would... nasty. Just, I thought something grabbed her. Oh my goodness, that's terrifying. Do you think she's going to come out of the well outside? Oh.
Where is she?
I don't know.
I
About
just
to murder all you
need the
motherfuckers.
box.
Fuck you!
Well, I guess we're done here.
Amaru!
Stop!
Let him go! Release him, and I will give you the box.
Lara, what are you doing?
I've lost enough people.
I know you have. Your father was brilliant.
He was taken from me before I could know.
He was my friend. But he was obsessed, relentless.
You didn't know him.
He refused to see the potential for destruction in his work. He had to be stopped.
You had him killed.
He was going to lead the public to Paititi. Everything I love, everything I fought for. My world would have been destroyed.
And what about my world?
You can't think it's the same.
It is to a 9-year-old girl. I was a child.
There was too much at stake. An entire civilization, hundreds of years of independence, thousands of lives. I had no choice.
There's always a choice. It's not too late. You can honor Unuratu and restore the sun.
No. The threat must be removed.
You're a low, selfish, murdering coward.
And you, Lara? How many lives have you ended? Hmm? In pursuit of what?
Lara, go!
Stop him!
Chase sequence. Yes. Linger on his face. Oh. It's my opportunity for stealth.